Parker Bond says he no longer believes that Satan and demons are out to get him. Back in July at Saskatchewan's Redberry Bible camp, Parker and other boys were subjected to what their camp worker called an exorcism.
Just kind of angry that that was allowed to happen and that did happen.
Parker says that for 4 days they were kept awake until 5 a.m. by their cabin leader, telling them to watch for signs of demonic possession, anything from flickering lights to any thoughts that a girl was cute. That fourth night, the exorcism was conducted by a man named Carlos Dirksen on a boy that he has acknowledged was showing symptoms consistent with a seizure. Parker says he and the other boys were terrified as Dirksen waved his arms and yelled.
He also had a jar of water that he would he would dap a little bit on his fingers, and then he put a cross on the kid's forehead. And then he started speaking in tongues, and then he would start saying things like, "Filthy spirit, leave this vessel, and in the name of Jesus, get out of this boy."
When it was over, Parker and the other boys called their parents to take them home.
He doesn't even sound like the same kid. And so he keeps saying Jesus is Lord under his breath, and I'm like, what are you doing? I need to keep seeing that so that the demons don't get me.
Unknown to parents, Dirksen's own Facebook page details a recent history of pornography and drug addiction, domestic violence, and being fired from his previous job as a children's camp counselor. Neither Dirksen nor other Redberry officials returned CBC News interview requests, but Dirksen described the exorcism in one of his recent YouTube videos.
And he's growling and he's shaking, and I'm continuing to it's spiritual warfare.
CBC News has obtained an audio recording of Redberry's executive director defending the exorcism to a parent. He admitted no medical care was provided. The boy's current condition is unclear.
He was praying that Jesus would free this boy, or help this boy.
Criminal law experts we spoke to say this clearly constitutes a criminal assault on these children. Several parents and kids did file criminal complaints, but this week RCMP announced no charges would be laid. Parker says that's wrong, and if RCMP won't take action, he says someone has to keep kids safe. Jason Warwick, CBC News, Saskatoon.